Call it a takedown.
Well, yeah,
defense.
they say that, and they say anti-wrestling.
I used to be a wrestler, but I never wrestled an anti-wrestler.
Well, you wouldn't
guy
if
who
you were
hates wrestling.
in wrestling sport.
Well, wouldn't all wrestlers be anti-wrestlers? If
I've seen you wrestle firsthand.
yeah, bro. Well, you got a ticket to the fucking show then.
Yeah, really? I actually don't remember anything memorable.
Well, I can tell
I
you
just
I
know
won.
you were there.
I can tell you I won.
Quite the badass, were you?
Oh yeah, I wrestled for a long time. Get me in one of those little Speedo things, those little tight suits. I was at it. Michael, are you upset that there's no Fast and Furious movie coming out this summer?
No, I'm not upset.
What?
Why would I be upset?
Not even a Tokyo Drift 2 or... What do you mean?
Bow
why would
Wow's
you...
coming back?
Yeah. What do you mean, why are you not be upset? You love those movies.
I like them, yeah, but I'm not... There's been 8, so...
Oh, you're done with them now?
If they make more, I'll watch them. But
oh, yeah, you will.
I'm not going to be bummed out if they're not... I'm more bummed out that there hasn't been a Mortal Kombat reboot. That's what I'm truly bummed out about.
That got you all fired up when I brought that up.
Yeah, well, it pisses me off.
Why? That movie sucked. The first one sucked. I mean, to everyone else, to anyone that didn't grow up watching it,
Yeah.
they hate it.
Yeah.
But anyone from that era, I think you would only get people from that era to come and watch it. From the 90s, I guess.
Maybe, but they
Unless
do that with a lot of other stuff.
Unless you just fucking packed it with as many B-list actors as you possibly could. I'm talking Rock as Goro.
Oh, Jesus.
What's better than The Rock with 2 arms?
Rock with 8 arms.
He has
Not
4.
four.
Close.
I didn't play Mortal Kombat.
Technology isn't there. But, yeah, The Rock with 4. Is he not perfect? It'd be like Scorpion King all over again.
It would. It would be.
They could get the
100%
same
like that.
CGI guy. That
No,
did that.
stop
God,
it. Stop it. No.
No.
No, God, no.
The reason why I want them to do one now is because they have better CGI technology.
You wouldn't need to do CGI very much. I mean, that
on
movie
some
relied too much on the CGI, even for coming out in 1998 or whenever it came out. But
Well, in makeup, because the Goro, that wasn't CGI, but
yeah,
it
exactly.
looked bad.
But that Goro, you'd probably have to do CGI. But really, it'd just be all about fight choreography.
And
That would be the biggest thing.
Good now.
Hopefully, yeah. If you got like a James Woo to do it or something.
And I think there's an audience for it. I mean, look how many people went and saw Rampage. And that's way lesser known than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but that also had The Rock in it. And that also was like built as like a summer blockbuster. I'm not even sure if people knew that was based off a
Maybe,
game.
But I'd be willing to bet that a Mortal Kombat movie would do pretty decent.
Oh, yeah.
If it was made decent.
It would. It would make $1 billion. You have it come
Yeah.
out in July. I could see like WWE Productions making it and
Jesus.
having John Cena as Johnny Cage.
Do not do that. Definitely don't do that. But
Mason, you weren't allowed to play Mortal Kombat?
No, not as a child. It sucked.
was it violent?
Well, what do you think?
Was that the reason? Violence?
Yes, it was, yeah. It was too violent for me. I was a sheltered child when it came to video
Well, to be honest,
games.
Mortal
Till I
Kombat
was like
was
8.
Mortal Kombat was very adult. Even when I was 6 years old, I mean.
The new game's legit. It's so gory. It's
Oh,
crazy.
that's how they've always been.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, that's
It's just
that's
worse
what really.
Worse
graphics,
graphics, yeah.
Yeah, it was like real people. I mean, it was weird. But man,
Can we get some more fucking Blade films, please?
I wish.
No,
Yes.
I don't want one after the 3rd.
Okay, but you got to give it some grace.
No,
Come on.
you can never get Guillermo back to do it. Fuck no, he's
No,
not coming
no,
back.
hell no.
That's the only way it'd be good.
He's in talks with Netflix to do a horror anthology, or however you say that word.
He's always in talks for
What?
some bullshit.
Yeah.
He was in talks to do this the Silent Hill remake as a video game. He was going to direct it, and then that fell through. He's always it always takes like 30 years for him to get a movie made. That's how long it took for
Yeah, but Netflix moves quick.
man, you know, he's got all kinds of shit ready to go.
Yeah,
What the Okay, we got to bring this up.
I brought that up a while ago.
Yeah, you did. A few months ago.
And it's fucking awful.
No, yeah, it's not going to happen.
It's definitely not going to happen.
It'd be the oldest fucking God,
I don't know. I
dibs.
kind of want to see Tom Cruise as a superhero though. Now,
I don't.
No,
Look,
no,
Maybe
DC's
as like a
already
bad
bad
guy
enough,
or
so-
something. So what? What are you just gonna add to the garbage fire?
yeah, might as well. We'll try to make some money over in China.
You know what? And I don't believe Tom Cruise would do it. Tom Cruise is pretty good at picking movies that
He said he's open.
he says he's
open to
open
the
to join the
paycheck.
DC. He didn't say he's open to. He said,
Green
I was like,
Lantern.
yeah, that could mean he's a bad guy or something.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Tom Cruise usually does pretty good movies. You know, he usually has a pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Eye
overall for
for-
sure. Yeah.
So
I
I,
think
would
Tom
hope.
Cruise is awesome, honestly.
I
I mean,
like
he's
him.
weird, but
I mean,
I don't
he scares
care.
the shit
I want
out
to
of
hang
me.
out with him.
No,
I don't
you
care.
do
Yes,
not.
I do.
You do not want to hang out with him.
Come on, man. On a guy that different.
Go and watch his interviews and stuff. He's a scary, scary man.
Don't those kind of people intrigue you, though?
No, have you seen the
Don't
one
you
where
wanna have a
have you seen the one where
conversation
he's
with him?
talking at like the Scientology festival and he salutes to Ron L. Hubbard? It's
I'd love to see
fucking
it.
brutal.
I'd
Yeah.
love to see it. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna look.
Oh,
up
you
that.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
Lord.
does like a full-on salute, and they're just going wild for it.
It's so funny.
It's brutal,
Hey,
dude.
what'd you do? Zoom in?
No,
on
I don't
everything?
get. I don't know what the hell's going
The
on.
fuck. Learn how to use a computer.
Seriously, I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably bring up what this episode's actually about. Eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mason's second
Second
pick
pick
for
of the week. Yeah. Kodachrome.
Another Netflix original.
Another
Yeah.
Netflix film. Yes.
Starring Jason Sudeikis. I always want to call him Ed Helms.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know
And-
why. And
Elizabeth. Olsen.
yes, Elizabeth Olsen
Yes.
and Ed Harris,
Harris,
though, which
yeah,
is
of
the
course.
real.
That was the meat of this film.
Oh, that's
fucking-
that's what even got me
Yeah,
excited to watch
yes.
it. You put Ed Harris in anything for me, and I'm fucking all jacked up.
And at one point, I thought there was more marketplace, placement, more product placement. I thought the Allstate guy was just going to throw out a,
Yeah, no,
this
that
is
threw me.
Allstate.
I was
Come
like, oh
get
my God.
insurance.
Have you guys not seen him in things?
No,
No,
I have.
of course. He's been
Oh,
around
yeah.
since like the 80s.
But-
I just like to always say shit like that.
Yeah,
Because it does. Just his voice reminds me of Allstate.
it's just I mean, I don't know. It's really weird to put him in anything now.
I know it sucks because he's a good actor. It's just,
He doesn't do Allstate though anymore. He's not the guy.
He still does Allstate.
yeah, he does.
No,
Just not as much.
Allstate is what's his name? JJ
No,
from
that's State Farm.
Oh, that's
That's
State
Farmers,
Farm.
I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. They're different.
It's hard to keep track.
It
yeah.
is.
It's a lot.
They're getting good, though. They're getting creative with all
Oh,
these
I-
celebrities.
I fucking hate those commercials. I hate the Geico commercials. I hate the Geico caveman commercials.
No, okay, hold on. The General with Shaq, though, that's the best one.
Only
So
because
good.
how was the
Good
general
Lord.
getting traction?
I
No,
don't know.
that always
No.
reminds me of when Cash for Gold. I remember when Cash for Gold somehow got enough money to do a Super Bowl ad.
Cash for Gold
Yeah,
did.
do you guys ever-
Jesus
Yeah, is that
Christ.
insane? How much money are they fucking
No,
making?
a
They're
lot.
hoarding
They're
this
fucking,
fun.
yeah. They're fucking people over out of their
That's
gold is
hilarious.
what they're
Obviously,
doing.
yeah.
They're
You don't
paying
hear
them
about them
pennies
anymore.
on the dollar.
You don't hear
yeah.
about them anymore. But yeah, they got. Always reminds me of the general. It's always the shittiest CGI.
Yeah, the worst CGI. And they just refuse to change.
And who is buying the general insurance? I want to know. Is it marketed specifically for criminals and people that can't get any others?
I don't know. All the people that they have in the commercials are like 20-some-year-olds that suck at driving.
Oh yeah, it's got to be like.
It's true.
I mean, because
probably
any
free
other
insurance.
insurance company charges you $300 when you're 16 for fucking
Yeah,
insurance.
it does.
Maybe they're only charging $200, but I'm sure they're screwing you.
They're
some
not-
way.
they're not
It
that
just
much
seems like a really
cheaper.
shady
Yeah.
company to me.
They're not that much cheaper either. They were only $25 cheaper for me. And I was like, nah, not worth it.
Oh, you looked them up?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I was
just-
curious.
You know, you never
Hopped
see
around all the way.
You see State Farm places and Allstate. You never see a general. Like,
Never.
The general.
No.
Stuff. I'm like,
I think
where
just
are they?
Internet based. I think we
I
don't even
I
know
think
if
they're
our
just-
cars are
They're
actually
just
covered.
in the ether. They're just
Yeah.
around. I mean, soon they're gonna be the biggest fucking company in America.
Probably.
I mean, if you can get Shaq. Shaq's a star now.
He is. He is.
He's a lovable guy. Of course, he's in the Gold Bond commercial.
Did you guys
also.
see him and Barkley fight a couple days ago
Yeah.
on TNT?
They do that all the time.
I know, but they got heated.
Oh,
That shit
yeah,
got
not
heated.
actually.
It got a little too personal though, because they
They've-
started talking about
they've
rings
fist-
and careers.
they've
and
fist
They do
fought
that all the
before.
time. Yeah.
They fist fought in the NBA a couple times. Yeah. They've never, I mean, but
never gotten along.
But now they like, I don't know. really like Shaq as a commentator.
So does
Hell
I.
yeah,
Hilarious.
Shaq's
He's-
amazing.
fucking
He's
hilarious.
funny. He's smart too. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
When he tripped over the court a year or two
Yeah,
ago.
and
that was-
but I love
That was hilarious.
I love him and Barkley's dynamic where they just where Barkley is
rant
just
on, yeah.
Barkley
saying
will
the
say
most
what he-
random
yeah.
off the wall.
He'll say whatever the fuck he
and
wants
he's
to.
just not. Yeah, and it won't even like make sense. But then Shaq's like always there to call him out on it.
Yeah.
That's what I love. Well,
So,
Kodachrome.
Kodachrome,
Yeah.
yes.
this is a Netflix original that got kind of decent Rotten Tomato scores.
Yeah, it did.
Well,
Yeah,
it didn't.
And I had a decent,
it didn't
review
get an
on this
F.
too.
No, it got a 71.
It may be the highest Netflix movie.
It probably
It may be
is,
one of the
honestly.
higher ones. Yeah.
I don't think it's the highest, but well,
gotta be close.
didn't Bright get a 70?
No,
I
Bright
think it
got
was in
like
the
50s.
Oh, did it?
Maybe 60s, yeah.
50, 60,
There's one
something
with
like that.
Idris Elba. That's one where he's like a slave in Africa, or he like is a child army general or something. I know that one got really good reviews.
Oh, yes, I remember
It
that.
was
What
one
is
of the-
that name?
It was one of Netflix's
Yes.
first. It was like Beast of a Nation
Yeah.
or something. It was one of
That one was
Netflix's
fucking
first
good.
original. Yeah, that one is good. Then it went all fucking downhill from there.
All downhill.
26% is what
Ooh.
it got, is what Bright
Ooh.
got.
But that's not. Yeah, I guess that's critic. That's not.
Yeah,
user,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that is.
Oh,
Horrible.
yeah, we can check user. User's probably 54.
Yeah.
I think that's like around what we gave it.
85.
85.
What?
A lot of people like the movie.
Wow.
I like the movie. Not that
I thought it
much,
was
don't
all right,
think.
but I didn't
I think
give
I
it
was
an
closer to
85.
that 20, 28.
Let me
I
try to
think so.
find it.
What was the other one we were looking at?
I don't know this movie.
Oh, yeah, Kodachrome.
Kodachrome.
71, I think. Yeah, 71. But a lower audience score, 69%.
Yeah.
Wow.
But sometimes I think the critics just give it, if it's got like a really good actor in it or something, they usually give it. No one's gonna shit on fucking Ed Harris anymore. I mean, he's
How
too
could
big.
you?
He's too
Yeah.
big. I know, but yeah. Well, what
Why-
did you guys think?
I honestly, my favorite part about this movie was the dialogue between Ed Harris and Jason's characters, which is Matt and Ben.
Yeah.
I really liked the dialogue. It was realistic. It was cool, and you got a real sense of their relationship. I felt, and that's what I liked. I understood exactly what was going on in this movie at all times. I actually did care about the characters. I felt like I did. I will say I didn't really care too much about the love relationship between Elizabeth and Jason, but overall, I did enjoy this movie. Honestly.
I thought it was I didn't think it was bad, but I thought the way they portrayed Ed Harris's character was odd. Where it was like you really only started liking him to like the last 20 minutes or whatever.
Right.
And throughout the entire thing he's just a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an unreasonably dick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like which I get that that's kind of his personality and whatever, but it was just like I don't know. I felt like by the end I should have liked him a lot more than I thought.
Yep.
And I thought for it being a road trip movie, it didn't have the best parts of a road trip movie, and like it didn't. I don't know. A lot of
Famous
it.
diner scene or any of that.
It didn't have that. It didn't have like and it was going through Kansas and stuff. But you're not going to show me like a nice sunrise of a fucking cornfield or
Right.
something. You're not going to give me those wide shots of Kansas or anything. Why not give me those? And I thought it could have had probably better soundtrack also to it, but it didn't have for a travel movie or whatever, a road trip movie. I thought the worst part was probably the road trip. I mean, it just didn't have the same excitement that a lot of road trip movies have for me.
Well, I was confused as to how I know she was his caregiver, but I was confused how they had such a good relationship, even though he was such an asshole to everyone.
Yeah, and it was like
It was weird that she was defending him.
and she
so
defended
much.
him
Yeah.
so much to where it was
Yes.
like, okay, where do
Right.
you, like, where do you,
Right.
where do
Yeah.
you stop here? Where do you call this guy a fucking prick? Because
Mm-hmm.
at one point he was being a dick to her. Like, I get that she is used to it and stuff, but it seemed
Yeah.
like he was very, very serious. It seemed like it wasn't
Right.
lighthearted at all.
No.
I expected it to come out somewhere towards the end that he did something like super amazing for her, and that's why she's so dedicated to him.
Yeah.
but it never happened.
Or I was even in the realm that maybe he's her daughter also, and like he had another kid or something. But
Well, that would have made it weird.
it would have made it weird.
Well,
'cause
yeah,
they did fuck.
that is very.
I
true,
guess
yes.
before they fucked. Yeah, I get. But yeah, I thought there would be a lot more to that because it was like the whole time you're thinking, why is she taking this and why is he defending when he's being a dick to absolutely everyone? But they never really said. She was just a really good fucking nurse, or maybe she was just getting paid a lot of money.
And my theory behind that was maybe she did know what was on the film, on the Kodachrome, that was going to be developed.
Yeah.
Because why else would she go to those lengths? That's kind of what I was thinking after the movie. I go, she had to have known what that Kodachrome was about. Otherwise, why would she go and help him? Why would he had to have told her the entire plan because he wanted the son to go with him. You know, I don't know. Because why would she keep adamantly defending him like that if that wasn't the case?
That's still I know, I get what you're saying, but I don't, like, is that enough to be that big of an asshole?
Right.
Still? Like,
I'm not saying I support the cause. I'm just saying, you know, like, that's
I get, but
my
that's
justification
still,
for it.
like, movie-wise, or her thinking, like, is that still enough for him to be a dick to everyone?
Right.
Because he took some pictures, and, like, he did leave him as a kid. Like, I mean,
He did.
He did not raise him.
Right.
And also because he has a fucking film full, he took pictures on a weekend or something. Doesn't mean, I'm like, it didn't seem to me like, oh, this makes it all better or whatnot.
No, I'm not saying that either. I mean,
Yeah.
he was definitely died a piece of shit, but
Yeah. But at the end, you know, I did it.
he did an amazing thing. It's just he was a piece of shit.
Yeah,
he was a good
just,
artist.
He was
just,
horrible, just a horrible person, like most artists usually are. But but I didn't, like we said, I didn't really care for him like that, like why I expected. You know, I thought as they were gonna go on, you know, why could he have not just been nice? And why couldn't he have not just been nice and have, you know, Jason Sudeikis' character still like hate him and hate him
not
until the
believe
very
it.
end? Why just add on that he is just reaffirming that he is just.
I don't know. It just felt more realistic to me. Like some old people just never change. Like some people or just people in general, they just never change. They're so stuck in their fucking ways that it just takes literally like to be on death's doorstep for them to finally just give an ounce of love and compassion.
But he knew he was that close to dying, and he was still a fucking prick.
Exactly, up until that fucking very time, that very day where he knew he was a goner.
Yeah.
You know, some people are that way, unfortunately.
But my whole thing is like, who is? I know, but like who?
Who is the movie for?
Not who's the movie for, but who is still supporting this guy for being such an asshole? I mean, if this guy's.
I don't know. I think that was
this
kind
guy
of
was
the-
an asshole his entire life. I mean, why make a movie about him? Or I mean, why would I not want him just to die alone?
Right, but
if it was like, and who would? I mean, even if she knew that he was an asshole, like forever,
Right.
It's still like, is that enough reason? All because he's been an asshole.
Maybe that's a beautiful thing, though. You got to forgive a man who does not deserve forgiving.
Yeah,
That's kind of how
I would have
looked at
said.
it.
Like
Like that's why, like I didn't feel any sympathy for him when he died. I didn't care because he was an asshole. But the son kind of made amends at the end anyway, even though his dad was an asshole up until the day that he died. In the pictures, you're right. You bring up a great point because I didn't feel any sense of gratification or happiness when those pictures were developed, and I did, you know, quite honestly see it happen. I just felt like it was more kind of his dad last thing.
Yeah, but it
Doesn't make it all right, but
no, but
that
it
was
did
his
to me
last
look
little-
like Jason Sudeikis kind of took it as like, oh, he did care or whatnot, or he cared enough.
He
or
cared enough to
cared
do- yeah,
to take
yeah,
these
yeah.
pictures, and I just didn't feel like I just felt the same as he did.
No,
I
I
felt
didn't.
like he was a much even like that last 20 minutes in the hotel scene or whatever. They were all fucking buddy and whatnot.
Right.
But, yeah, I guessed it probably the first 30 minutes or whenever I heard about the camera roll that it was going to be pictures of him.
right.
I mean,
And the
almost.
family
Yeah,
and the
I'm like-
mom and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, almost everything about this movie was pretty predictable, and that's the biggest downfall in all the reviews that I read is how predictable it was. But aren't all movies like this fairly predictable?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't see it coming that he was going to be a dick the whole time.
That was slightly shocking.
But I don't know. There's a similar movie called Nebraska with Will Forte, where he's got to drive his dad he's got to drive his dad across the country for Montana or something, and it's just like this movie. His dad's a dick or whatever, but you get that entire thing. Well, it's him and Will Forte, and they're building a relationship as they're driving, and they're going through all these things, all these like journeys or whatever. It just never felt like they were going through or building on anything. Like, why was he such a dick to his brother?
I don't know. He's just a dick to everyone.
I mean, that was
that
one of those
whole
scenes
wife
where
scene.
I'm like,
That was fucked up.
And
And he's
it
like,
never-
I was just messing around. I was like, no, you weren't.
and it
You're
was
being
never
an asshole.
resolved though or anything either. It was never like were like got drunk and figured it out, talked it out or whatever. It was just the next scene they're in the car.
Yeah.
With their relationship probably shattered.
Right. Bruce Greenwood played
Bruce Greenwood, who's
Uncle whatever.
Yeah, he's awesome, but
Oh hell yeah, Uncle Dean.
and what a fucking handlebar mustache
That
he
was-
was hiding
Yes, it was
behind.
very, very well
amazing.
taken care of.
Yeah, he should have beat the shit out of fucking Ed Harris though.
He should have.
Well,
Yeah.
why not just a punch to the face or something?
But he
He's
did
already
get him with
dying.
that good line. He says, "There's not enough of a man to punch."
Yeah,
That beautiful, great line.
even though his
That probably
marriage is
hit harder
ruined.
than any.
His marriage isn't ruined. They fooled around before they were married.
Yeah, but I would
Whatever.
have liked like that line. I would have liked to see Ed Harris, taken back by that line, but he didn't seem like he was bothered by it
No,
at all.
no.
I would have liked to see him like, oh man, that is pretty shitty, and have him, but he had no remorse,
None.
or at least he didn't show any of it. I thought it was strange. Yeah,
It's crazy though. There were literal fucking people like that.
oh yeah, there's horrible people. Well, anything else that you loved about it? Hated? They didn't play Kodachrome by.
No, they didn't. So does that mean you give it a 0?
No, but they did mention it.
Yeah, they
Like
did
the
mention
first
it.
20 minutes, though.
Yeah.
They got it out of the way by Paul Simon, but I still would have really liked, at least give me like a credits. Kodachrome or something.
Something, yeah. I was waiting for it the whole time.
Yeah. They played very kind of down, dreary music through the entire thing. Also, like a lot of Pearl Jam. They played live. Yeah.
I liked that
Yeah.
the whole running thing with live.
Yeah.
That was funny. And then she ended up singing in the bar. I was cracking up.
Of course, because, I mean, you don't live in the 2000s
No.
in your college years and not listen to live.
Well, I didn't even go to college, and I know that song. So. But yeah, so that I liked that scene, and overall, I did enjoy this movie. It's definitely the best Netflix original I've seen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah,
Kept my
one or
interest
better.
the whole time,
That
but
makes
it
you
was
look
very
good.
predictable. Had some pretty chuckly parts, I guess. And they got really decent actors to be in it, so that definitely helped.
Yeah, they got good actors, and probably the best part of the whole movie is when it's him and Ed Harris at the end, and it's a really dramatic scene. The acting was fine. I don't know. I don't mind Jason Sudeikis as much as I used to like him a lot in comedies, but I've never really liked him in dramas. But I think he held his own pretty well, especially when you're opposite Ed Harris. Mm-hmm. It can't be easy. Or Elizabeth Olsen at that either. But even though I thought her part was lacking. What are you looking up?
Yeah,
I'm
what are you
just
looking up?
surfing the web, surfing
now the
IMDb.
time?
Yeah. I was looking up. I can't remember his name. The guy. Oh, never mind. It's not important.
What, the State Farm guy?
No.
Jesus.
Well, is there anything else that you loved
I-
about it, Mason?
Not too
Nothing?
much to actually talk about. Both the movies I picked this week, there wasn't a whole lot to really discuss or
Not
or
really.
anything. But I think I've got something for next time that my picks are going, and it's going to be.
You better step it up after this week. That's all I
Oh,
have
trust
to say.
me,
You
we're gonna
better
step it up,
it up.
and I think we're gonna have a guest on too.
Whoa!
to do this.
Jesus.
You guys want to know or no?
Should
You
we
guys
talk about
wanna
it now?
You guys want to know?
Yeah.
Should we
Give us
do
a
it?
little preview.
Yeah, a little preview. So it's 3 movies.
This will be 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, 3 weeks from now.
Or 2 weeks, I guess.
Well, yeah. No, it'll be 3. Because we got this week, next week, and then the week after. Yeah.
We got to be prepared for anything that comes out, Anything that comes out that week. Too, you got to think about that.
Maybe, maybe not.
So if it's 3 movies, it's going to be Lord of the Rings.
It is. It's Lord of the Rings, yeah.
All
That's what I
three?
want to do. I want to do all 3 of them, yep.
Oh my
Yep.
god, dude.
That's what I want to do. Or what we could do for this
Who's gonna be the guest?
coming. Or this.
Ian McKellen? Are you bringing
Yes,
Ian
there we
McKellen?
go.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Shut
wow.
up.
That'd be
You got
great.
him?
I did.
How'd
I
you
don't know
land it?
how. No idea.
Fine. Turns out he's not hard to get a hold of.
Not
and
at
he'll
all.
do anything.
Pretty
Very
much.
open. Yeah.
He is.
Well, who's the real guest?
Well, what we could do is we could do one extra episode each week. We could do Fellowship of the Ring, like
Oh,
do a
yeah.
third one, and then each week in June, and have a different guest each week
Yeah.
for the third one. We could do that. You guys want
That
to
might
do?
be a good idea.
That'd
I
be
know.
fun.
At least
Because that way each one of us could get a guest. Maybe each one of us will be responsible for bringing one person on.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
That'd be cool.
Could be
Get some
interesting.
different people
Although
on.
I don't know anyone that likes Lord of the Rings
Are you serious?
as much as I do. I mean,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Well, yeah, but even just whatever.
yeah.
don't
I definitely could find. I mean, it's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I could force someone to watch it.
Wyatt would do this, wouldn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
And
sure.
he does like Lord of the Rings.
Right,
too,
there
so,
you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
I know. I
It's
really
a
want to
big
do
task.
Lord of the Rings.
It's a big task to take on Lord of the Rings.
It's great. I'm listening to
It's
the
huge.
audiobooks at work right now, so
Oh,
Yep.
really? All right.
that's
I'm
how
gonna
I did the
I'm gonna
Ready
have to
Player One too.
I'm gonna have to reread them then.
Yeah,
Those books are a lot.
there's so much information, dude.
There
So
is.
much more. It's insane.
Yeah, it's a
But I
lot
like
of
it.
detail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean they're amazing books. They're a reason why they're just a staple and they're still talked about today.
Yeah. The reason why I'm doing it a month out though is because I have to listen to 2 more, and I got to listen to The Last Shot, which is the Han Solo book before the Star Wars film. So, and before we do a podcast on it, because we're doing a fucking podcast on it. So,
Oh, we're going to do the solo movie? I didn't
Oh my
figure
God.
I'm
we
not gonna
would.
see it.
Yeah.
I won't be seeing
Yeah.
it.
That comes
I
out
guess I'll
next
do one
week.
by myself. Deadpool's coming out next week or this week.
Deadpool's
Yeah,
this week.
that's
this
gotta be
week.
Solo's
that's-
next week.
That's one of my picks. I mean,
Oh,
it has
hell
to
yeah.
be.
How does it not? Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Going 6 o'clock Friday night.
There you go.
6:00.
6:10.
Man, they're playing them earlier and earlier every year.
Friday? They play them all day on
Oh,
Friday.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think my opening.
No.
I'm like, man, that's early.
I'm going with my brother and stuff, so I have to wait for him to be off work.
I
You're
remember-
on Friday morning.
No, Friday night,
Oh, Friday night.
6 o'clock.
I remember back in my day.
But
we had
if
to
you
go
wanted
see-
to go Friday morning, I probably would see it twice in one day.
Okay.
Because
What if it sucks?
It's not gonna suck.
You
You don't know.
kidding
It's
me?
a,
Ryan Reynolds.
It's a What do you mean, Ryan Reynolds? There's been a ton of shit.
Stop it.
Green Lantern.
The proposal.
Okay.
I mean, I have 5 ready. So,
But I don't think it'll suck.
it's got a different director. That's what scares
Alright.
me.
Everything that I've seen in the previews looks like the original. So and I got the
but
X Force in it.
The circle
Yeah, the
looked
X
off.
Force looks dope. Terry Crews is one of them.
Yep.
I want an X Force movie. I have a shit ton of X Force comic books. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I haven't read a lot of them,
Don't
but
know why.
I bought a box of comic books at garage sale once, and they were all fucking X Force. If you don't know what the X Force is, it's like shitty X Men.
Oh, okay.
They're like the B. They're like the B
Outcasts.
tier characters. Yeah, it's like the West Coast Avengers. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Avengers
The
only
West
on
Coast?
the West Coast.
Huh, fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
'Cause
let me tell you, they
know
send all
Stark
the
Tower is supposed to be like New York.
Right.
yeah.
So West
Oh,
Coast.
the West Coast. Okay. So, I mean, they can travel to different fucking planets, but man, we
No,
can't
but
go
they
to a
need
different...
they need a
we
guy. They
two
need another
divisions.
team on the other
Right,
coast.
the other side.
That's so weird. Like, you think of all the major superheroes, they're all based on the East Coast. Who do we got?
We ain't got shit.
Because Batman and Superman are East Coast.
Right.
Because nothing. I mean,
Avengers.
Because
East
nothing really
Coast.
happens
Los
over
Angeles
here.
isn't a
'Cause we
city
don't-
that anyone wants to defend.
Yeah, he's like, I
That's
give
not
up.
true.
Yeah,
Something
he's
monster
too
comes in-
fucking big.
The Rock wants to defend Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's only because he's living in Los Angeles right now. He's just there for the movies. If he was living in New York, he'd be in all New
He's
York
just waiting
movies.
for another San Andreas to save the world.
Oh god, dude. He's the only one that cares.
He is.
I think he's our only hope.
Well, how many times has he saved
Obi-Wan.
the fucking day?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah,
How many movies you been in?
a billion.
Yeah, at
That's
least.
how many times he saved us.
Yeah.
Except for the one when he was a bad guy.
You mean the 2?
Okay, 2.
Wasn't he a bad guy in Doom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
He
the
wasn't
second
at
one.
first.
Whatever. Yeah, that movie. That's another movie I wish we could get a good version of.
What, Doom?
Yeah, Doom.
Yeah, Doom would be sick if they could do it right.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking legit.
It's hard to do because Doom, the game itself, is not a lot of story.
It's a lot of shooting.
It's
monsters.
a lot of yeah. Just running around, no story really. It's like Wolfenstein.
Halo could have been cool as a movie. They've tried to do it a few times. They did a live action one that was subpar at best.
Yeah. Peter Jackson was, or not. It was it Peter Jackson? Some big name was attached to like direct the Halo movie for a long time.
Really?
And they never ended up doing it.
It
huh?
felt like
That
every
sucks.
video game movie, but yeah.
But I think that would have been one of the few ones where they could have actually adapted. They could have actually done
It
it.
has an amazing story.
Yeah.
But again,
And the universe behind
Again,
it.
of course, I guess if you really want to experience the story, go back and play the games.
Right,
You can't just
yeah.
do the same thing, but there and that universe is huge. You could definitely make a movie.
Fuck yeah,
Like,
you could, yeah. I just can't wait. I know I keep bringing it up. I just cannot wait for the Amazon Lord of the Rings series to get here.
It's so many years out. I don't even know why you're
Yeah.
talking about it. You'll probably be dead by the time it comes
No
out.
kidding, man. You're getting your hopes way up.
I know.
It
I
will
just
fall
can't
through
wait.
by the time.
Shut the no, it won't.
Find something else to look forward to in the meantime.
I am. I'm watching Troy, the city of that fell, or something like that.
You don't even know what it's called.
It's called Troy. That's fucking what? You want me to give you the tagline too?
Is Brad Pitt in it?
Oh, yeah. I wish. I wish he was in the television show. No, Brad Pitt is not in this one.
Then
No,
I'm
but
not
there's a
interested.
guy I recognize. I don't know what he's from.
Yeah.
I wanted to look
I don't want any part of it. Brad Pitt's not in it. Man, I gotta pick something. I gotta pick something good this week for mine. My one pick that I get.
Robin Hood. That's what it was from. He played Robin Hood. Yeah, he was amazing as Robin Hood. The BBC show. Did you guys ever watch that show? So much fun.
No.
It's a fun show.
I'm sick of Robin Hood.
Oh, come on. You're not excited for the new one that's coming out?
No.
There's a new one?
Shut up. The commercial looks dope for it. It looks so cool.
It's like an action movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So like King Arthur.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I hope not that bad. I'll
It
be
looks
so pissed. I have waited.
exactly like
No,
King Arthur.
I've waited for a good Robin Hood movie for fucking like
Go
20
watch
years.
the Kevin Costner one then.
Yeah, that one's good. Or go watch the Russell Crowe one's pretty good even.
Yeah, but that's not the Robin Hood I wanted.
That's the real Robin
I
Hood.
don't care. I want the mythical Robin
Then
Hood.
go watch the Disney Channel
Yeah.
one where they're
Where's
fucking
the
animals
fox?
and the roosters.
Why are they
sings.
fucking animals in that one?
Because it's Disney.
Oh, okay. That makes
They do what the hell they want.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess.
Go watch Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's a great movie.
That one's good. Yeah, that one's
I
really
promise you, it's gonna be better than the new one.
good. No, I think the new one will be cool. It looks cool. It's gonna get a solid 46% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, it could
We
hope
thought that-
for fucking 46%.
We thought King Arthur looked cool, and look what happened with that. It got
I-
Yeah, but
12.
that's
I did
because they
not-
put
I did not.
5,000-foot elephants.
That is not the reason.
Yes, it is.
That's one of
That was
many reasons why that
12
movie sucked.
seconds of the film.
Which accounted for a lot of my upsetness.
I still haven't seen it, and I never ever plan on it.
I wouldn't plan on it. It's nothing special.
Welp.
Well, this was kind of a weird.
Yeah, we really didn't talk about the movie very much at all.
I mean, there wasn't.
There wasn't much to talk about,
It's
though.
all dialogue, so we can't really talk about scenes, you know?
well, we talk about dialogue though when it's really deserving of it. I mean, if we ever fucking do a Quentin Tarantino movie,
Yeah,
I mean
that's-
that's gonna be 45 minutes
Right.
of dialogue.
Yeah.
of just us repeating our favorite dialogue. But I don't know. It reflects how I kind of feel about this movie. Just
It's just a movie. Just another one to you.
The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle on Amazon Prime.
On
now?
Amazon Prime.
That's got to be some shitty cartoon.
Well, if it looks,
pretty
looks
shitty.
like that, then yeah, what the fuck would they make it look like?
Oh, I didn't see. There's a picture of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
DreamWorks.
They don't ever do shit. Yeah, but like I said, how little we're talking about is how I kind of feel about the movie. I just feel like there's not a lot to talk about.
What is that jacket? Lancelot and Arthur.
That's the round table.
Yeah, I know, but what kind of jacket is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
A windbreaker?
Windbreaker?
I know, but like, where would you get a jacket that has that on the
I bought
side?
it online.
Oh, okay.
It says Merlin on one of them.
That's cool.
Does it say Merlin on that?
No. Yes, it does, actually, in the back of your arm.
Told you.
Nice.
Big Knights of the Round Table fan.
Okay, cool.
That's why I love the new Transformers so much.
Stop it.
Jesus
Was there knights in
Christ.
that one?
Yeah, there was.
Is that the one?
I think
Yeah.
it was
Is
the
the one
last
big?
night, I think, or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Yeah. We don't need to talk about it again.
Let's review it again. That was
We
fun.
should. Except we should get more drunk next time.
We should get blacked out drunk so I
We-
don't remember watching it.
Yeah, we could. We haven't done one of those in a while. Where we watched a movie and
We could
just...
stream it now.
We could, yeah.
Yeah, we could stream it and make fun of. We should need to watch a really shitty movie.
Could do B movies. Make fun of it the whole time.
Yeah, but those movies are like.
They're ridiculous. And who the hell is going to want to watch
And
that?
and most B movies know that they're B movies. And
Yeah.
they're kind of fun to watch. I want one that's like just circle bad.
Oh, God. We should re-review that.
Re-review. Like it's gonna change. or
Change our
anything.
score just slightly.
I said at the start that we should review it once a year.
Once a year, let's
for
do
every
it. I'm so down for that.
I'm not
so
even sure
down.
if that movie ever came out on DVD.
It just went straight to
I
Prime.
think it went
Yeah.
straight to VHS. That's how shitty it was.
VHS.
God.
Oh, fuck. Well,
How'd you like it?
guess we should give our score.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should, even though we didn't talk about it much. But yeah, let's give it.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit different than you guys. I don't know. We didn't talk about it a ton, but for me, I really enjoyed the acting and I enjoyed the dialogue between father and son. He was kind of a dick, but it was realistic because there are people who just refuse to change. Not necessarily that I agreed with it, but I did actually find myself caring enough. I didn't care about obviously the love interest or any of that. But overall, I'd recommend it, I guess. 70%. That's what I'd give it. Solid C.
Not bad.
You done dying, Cash?
No.
Oh.
Please, you go.
All right, I'll go. Okay. So, yeah, for some reason, we did not talk about it very much, but when I was watching it, I was super into it. I mean, like we said before, it's very predictable for this type of movie, but, I mean, I guess the acting and all the dialogue is what